Hey guys, day 5 in the Boundary Waters. I'm on Kelso Lake, only about an hour or two from the Puddin Point. This is my 5th day. I did the Frost River loop, pretty adventurous loop, but I figured I'd show you all the gear I got. The only thing that's missing now is just a little bit of food. First off, I just got my life jacket, and this is where all my tackle is. I just bought real small. This is all I brought for tackle right here, just some jig heads and some spoons. Caught some nice trout on the spoons last night, and then I also bought some power bait with as well, just a couple things, and then some steel leaders. Also got my permanent fishing license, trout stamp in there, and then in this side I just got bug spray and sunscreen. Now the pack I'm using is a Frost River, made by Frost River. That's why I did the Frost River loop with it. IRL bushcraft pack. On the bottom, I had to buy these belt straps separate. They didn't come with the pack, but there's little loops in there. And I got my Kelty Grand Mesa two-person tent. You have to be real close friends with that second person, or it's got to be your wife or something like that. You don't want to do it just you and your buddy. Around the pack, Grand Forest Brook an axe. Small forest axe, I think is what it's called. Works really well. Now in here, you can fit an Nalgene in one of these front pockets. That's how I've been getting on my water. In there. Here's my water filter. I cated in, I think it's like a Hiker Pro. I've had it for several years now. I changed the filters out this year finally. A couple things in here. These are, I just brought a little book of knots to keep me occupied at camp. Just learning some knots. I just found it at Bass Pro for a couple bucks. It's a little bit of quarters, but these are called I think bungee dealy bobs, and this is what I strap my fishing pole onto the bottom seat of my canoe with. Yeah, it works really well. That way you don't have to carry it or have it in your pack or get snagged on a tree or something like that. Behind here, I got a Benchmade knife. I got it as a wedding gift. It says on here, "May your life together be as strong as this blade." This is on my wedding day, so the best man, the groomsman, got me this, but worked really well. Had it for 6 years now, so it's worked great. Let's see, what else we got? So that's all there is on the outside. There are all these pockets behind here. I could keep a flask back here, but sometimes putting an Nalgene in it gets a little jammed up. So you can see I got this thing loaded about as far as it'll go. I did weigh it before I left, and a pack weighed 48 pounds, so it's heavy. Oh, on this side, it fits in this little sleeve on the outside, and you can cinch it up if you need to. But I got a Bwca Canyon Boreal 21 folding saw. Now it works really, really well. I got a Gerber at home. It's just worthless. This thing puts it to shame. You don't ever have to touch the blade putting it together. Really, but actually I'll just leave that out because I'm going to use it here in a second. I got to chop some firewood here just later on. Open up the pack, my dry bag. I got, let's see, cell phone, GPS, all that. And then I got a down jacket, a waterproof jacket, which I haven't used yet. Down jacket I've worn like once. It's been really hot this trip. Underwear, socks. I didn't bring any extra clothes or any change of clothes, as you can see. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. When I came down through Duck Lake yesterday, I did see a moose, and he kind of put his nose up in the air and probably thought something dead was floating down the river, so he didn't really pay me any attention. This is my food bag. It was a lot bigger. It did weigh about 8 pounds. It probably weighs about 2 now. But this is kind of what I've been eating for supper time. Just these, pour the water right in. I got a big variety of them, but this is the last one now since I'm on the last day. And then oatmeal, coffee, then I had sausage and cheese and wraps for lunch every day. I got my baller sandals in case anyone wants to do a little one-on-one on the out here. I would have rather brought tennis shoes, but I just didn't have the room. So kind of got these left. These are what I wear for hiking and everything, but these things suck. I mean, they get wet, and you know, I've got blisters everywhere on my feet, so you want to have something to change into. Sweatshirt, which I planned on wearing pretty much the whole time, but I haven't been because it's been so hot out. It's been probably 80 degrees, 70, 80 degrees up here. I've hardly wore this at all, not even at night. Here's a little pan for the fish I'm not going to catch, in case I ever were to catch fish. Oh, also my food bag, I do have oil and shore lunch, which I won't use either because I never catch the fish. Stanley thermos for the coffee in the morning. Kind of unnecessary, but I kind of like it. It keeps it hot for a long time. Just my toilet bag, first aid kit, deodorant, all that stuff. Toothpaste, toothbrush. Helinex chair. If you're just sitting around camp. Really, I don't know, you really don't need this. I mean, most of the camps, I do have furniture. If I were to do it all over again, I probably brought my hammock instead of my chair so I could take a nap during the day. I tried taking a nap the other day, but the tent was just too hot. Let's see here. Solo stove pot and or stove and pot, 900 milliliter pot. This is what I've been cooking on and boiling my water with. It's a twig stove. Works pretty well. I didn't bring any gas with or anything like that. A gas stove. I do have a tarp. Used it once yesterday. Didn't need it. It never rained. It was just sprinkling a little bit, but never used it too much. But if it was raining all day, I think this is something you want to have. You don't want to hang out in the tent all day. Let's see. I brought. I do have extra gloves in my pack, warmer gloves too. But I brought these just for chopping firewood. You can see how dirty they are. I just around the fire works really well, so I don't cut my hands open or anything like that. Toilet paper. These camps like to have a pit toilet way in the back. Here is my sleeping bag. This is a Celtic Cosmic Down, 20 degrees. Been plenty warm for this trip. You know, it's probably comfortable to 40, doable down to 30 or so, I'd say. But yeah, I've hardly even had it on. Last 2 nights I've slept in my boxers, so I haven't even had any clothes on. And just barely put this over me most of the time. Some cordage, an empty flask that once contained scotch, some wipes. That should go in a different bag actually, and then my sleeping pad. I just have this as kind of a back brace. Just so nothing pokes me in the back. There's a soft-sided bag. Oh, and then it is a little map sleeve here. I just kept, actually the map isn't in here. Normally I just keep the map in my pocket. I don't know what I did with it actually. Normally I just keep it in my pocket so I don't have to dig it all up. But yeah, this is the pack right here. It does have spots for a hip belt. I didn't purchase it, but yeah, so far it's worked well. It's kind of beat up a little bit now. There's one more thing I wanted to show you real quick. I think I left it out. Yeah, here it is. This is the, I rented this from a company called Outdoors Geek, and it allows me to do 2-way text messaging with my wife through satellite. Your cell phone won't work up here. So far it's worked really good, but you see the text messages there. It does not, there's no map or anything like that. The map's worthless. I haven't had it on for tracking because I want the battery to last. But yeah, I'm still at 50%. You can pair it with your cell phone so you can type easier, and I did that. So my cell phone's only been on when this has been on. My cell phone's now at like 9%. So the battery does work well in this thing. So I've had it for, on for 5 days now. Not on continuously, but I just when I get to camp, when I leave in the morning, I just text my wife. And then also, yeah, it was $150 for 7 to 10 days, I think is what I had to get. So it's not cheap. Otherwise, I think these things cost $450, and you got to buy a subscription plan. The canoe I'm using is the Winona Prism solo canoe. It's down by the water. I rented it from Sawbill Outfitters, but yeah, it's day 5, and tomorrow I head back to Civilization. So that's it. Thanks for watching.